dropping, dog. That off work pie. I need that off work pie, cuz. I need that off work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
Y'all boys looking awkward over there, dog.
Who?
What you
Y'all
mean?
boys.
Wait on you. What do you mean?
This is episode 47 of the Off Work Podcast. Your man's is back. The king is back. All right?
Damn, wait.
Your
Don't ever
dad
say
is
that no
back.
more, man.
Hey, AK-47.
Your dad is back.
AK-47.
Oh yeah, Andre Karolinko.
Nah, man. John Lynch. Come on now. Wasn't John Lynch 47?
Yeah, he was, but come on now, we're Andre Karolinko.
Hey,
Oh, what happened to Karolinko?
After he left Utah,
he had a
disappeared.
career. He had a career, and it came to an end.
Nah, a lot of players after that lockout season, they just disappeared. A lot of players disappeared, dog, after the lockout season.
Like, who was the dude that played for the Spurs, dog? That had the ACLs removed. He didn't have no ACLs. Was it DeJuan Blair?
Yeah, DeJuan Blair.
Bro, he disappeared out of the league too.
A lot of players in that era just went overseas and never got another check. But yo,
Dang.
I was gone last week. I was on my honeymoon. You know what I'm saying? As y'all see, I'm married now.
Congratulations.
So
Congratulations.
appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So
You
I'm
and
back
your beautiful
now.
wife.
As you see, Drew, he's not here. You know what I'm saying? Don't think me and Drew got beef. It's all good. But Drew's actually in the process of moving to Virginia. So he had to, move around last minute, get things situated with him and his wife. So
Yeah, y'all boys got beef in the city, man. You know what
Hey.
I'm gonna start a rumor, man. Y'all boys got beef, man. All right?
y'all definitely got beef, right? Hey, Brando, I don't like the way he was talking about me last week, man.
What I say about you?
We gotta wait for Jarvis. He's not here. Let's do the subject anyway. Let's do the topic. You don't need to hear about Jarvis.
Yeah, no. Yeah. You leave work. Go have your honeymoon. Go have your honeymoon. You want to take off work for vacation. I feel like Brett Favre. I should get an Iron Man award around here. You and Drew's gone to move. You would go, get out of here, man. No. You don't want to show up to work. You missed work that day. The show goes on, Jarvis. But I'm glad to have you back. Your presence was missed. Don't get me wrong. But the show must go on, Jarvis.
Hey, man.
That's
Listen,
fair.
I got my first dose of the vaccine. I heard y'all talking about that. I feel good, dog.
You're tripping me out, Jarvis, man. You're fat. Hey, Jarvis, I'm gonna say something. I said this about you last week. I remember saying this now. I said Jarvis might be one of the most responsible people I know.
I remember that. You was giving my flowers, dog.
This guy Jarvis, man. This guy's on it, man. You just say him. Jarvis, but let me tell you something. Relax, Jarvis.
I'm relaxed now.
No. You need to relax, man. You need to put the newspaper down. And you need to relax.
No, who has a newspaper now in 2020? In 2021, bro.
Figuratively speaking, however you receive your news, put it down. Just put the news down for a little while, Jarvis. I think you get a little too caught up in things. Just take a breather.
I mean, I will give them some credit, bro. Texas is, obviously hold on, but they just dropped the mandate where they don't require masks anymore like that, and I would be kind of nervous living in Texas too if I was you.
No, Greg Abbott just wants to kill us, bro. That's the only explanation. Like this, Texas since the beginning of the pandemic, it has showed me. Before it's like okay, the people in politics put money first and citizens second. But this is like right there for you. See, like the winter storm from them to handle how they handled that, Ted Cruz and Greg Abbott, how they handled that. And then now this, and it seems like he's doing this to make up for the winter storm fumble. So now it's like, okay, everyone was upset about the winter storm. Now let's just say, no masks. Let's get back to being 100% open. He's trying to feed his base. So, but hey, I got my first dose. I'm 80% now.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, Jarvis. This is what I'm saying. Like, you need to relax.
But Brando, I had a pre-existing health condition though, so that's why I was acting the way I was acting. It was a lot.
But no, not just COVID, not just COVID. It's just other things with these politicians and these mandates. Not just health wise, but like you just said. He's feeding his base. All of this stuff is a game, and you just got to realize it's just almost it's like literally WWE at this point. Jarvis.
I think it more so goes back to to the conservatives and, you know what I'm saying, the Republican Party standing on their hill and not willing to die on, like they keep saying that COVID was a hoax. And, you know what I'm saying, they're willing to die by that statement. And COVID is not a hoax whatsoever. So we see, you know, thousands of people that are, you know, dying a day. And unfortunately, you're in a state, Jarvis, where your governor doesn't realize that.
And bro, there's this week alone, there was 8,000 new COVID cases just this week in the state. So I mean, granted, it's just crazy, man. I'll leave it at that. It's just
and what I'm trying to say is these people are crazy, and you really can't do nothing about idiots. And when you realize something is just like so, when something's becoming like so, like okay, it's starting to make absolutely no sense. All you can really do at that point is just detach yourself, because it's just at that point you're just dealing with craziness.
Yep.
So yes, like there's concerns you're going to have. I get that. There's no way around that. But all you can do is just you get your vaccine, you stay maxed up, and ignore the rest of that bullshit, man. Because these people are weird, man. These people are wild. These people are crazy. You see what it is. You state what it is all the time. You just said it. So if he's like being that blatant, it's like so obvious, Jarvis. You know what I mean? It's like you just said, he fumbled. They fumbled during the storm, so he got to feed his base with this. You see what I'm saying?
It's all a game, dog. It's all a game.
And once you realize in any aspect in life, you can place this in any aspect of your life. Once you realize something is that way, I know sometimes it affects you because like you're forced to live in it, but at the same time, you just still got to ignore it and still just do what you know is right and try to live by their rules the best that you can, but don't get caught up into it because it's out of your hands at the end of the day.
And hopefully, some Texans will be responsible and have the forethought to go ahead and still wear a mask and things of that.
I don't think they would do that in Texas.
I don't know. I mean, I don't see every Texan being a Republican and being a conservative and going against the mask mandate. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are still going to be responsible because of the pre-existing health conditions that Jarvis spoke to.
But Jerome, it's not just about the conservatives and the liberals. It's just human nature. Like people, you can be a liberal and don't feel like wearing a mask, or you don't got to wear it no more, so you're just not going to wear it.
And
only the Republicans are going to stop, and then only the liberals are. You know what I mean?
But dog, I've had people like my homeboys that live in other states like California. Like my boy in Cali hit me up today, like, yo, I can't wait to go back to Houston. Y'all gotta wear masks no more. Like it's lit.
Yeah, that's wild.
They're like, dude,
because people, and that's what Texas wants. Georgia's been living great. Florida's been living great. I mean, not living great, but they've been, not participating in social distancing and as strict of regulations.
But on another note, Biden, I know you don't get into politics, but Biden apparently said that by May, every adult in the United States will have access to a vaccine. So my thing is, if Texas would have held on, because spring break's coming up, so you already know spring break, the numbers gonna spike like crazy. So I think he would have held on for like another month or two and got at least 50% of the population vaccinated in Texas, then I think we could got out of it, fairly smooth. But now the numbers going to increase. Then they have to wear the mask again. We have to be on lockdown again. It's just crazy. I think Jarrell said it early on. Like Americans, they feel so privileged to the point where it's like, oh, we don't have to do this. And mainly white people. I know I'm on my neighborhood chat and Facebook. A lot of white people in my neighborhood were sitting there saying like, yeah, this is the politicians want to tell us what to do and want to. Well, sitting there like they're trying to keep you safe and healthy.
Well, you got to realize, Jarvis, they're not used to being told what to do.
Yeah.
Or having to, they're used to being privileged. They're not used to having to fall in line. They have been, but their white privilege can't get them out of this one. You got to put your mask on, period.
Let me ask you something, Brando.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to get vaccinated?
Me? Probably not. I'm not going to lie to you, Jarvis. I don't see myself doing it, and it's no real big stance. I'm not trying to make a big stance about it. It's just this. I'm just not too concerned about it. I stay maxed up. I sanitize my hands, and wear my mask and keep my social distancing. I don't, be around too many people that I'm not usually around, and that's all I really do. And
It's a personal choice. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get on people that decide to get the vaccine or decide not to. You know what I'm saying? It's a personal choice. Like me, I've been up close with a few people that had COVID and didn't get it. Alhamdulillah, I didn't get it. But I felt like there was a certain point where me personally, you can't dodge it for good. But anyways, let me get to my topic.
And before you go on, I think I got it before it hit America. Before Americans knew.
Yeah, a lot of people felt that way.
For a fact, I don't know that for a fact, but Super Bowl weekend, that February, before it really hit news waves here in America, I was in Miami Super Bowl weekend, and my trip was ruined. I was very, very sick for about 7 days. I've been sick before, but usually it lasts like 1 or 2 days. This one, I just couldn't seem to shake it. I had sweat and I was sweating and had hot and cold, hot chills and cold chills or whatever.
You probably had COVID, dog.
Yeah, I think I did have COVID. So I think I've had it already. I don't know though, but I would say this: ever since then, and ever since it's hit America news waves, I haven't had any type of sickness whatsoever. I haven't even had the common cold.
You know why though? Because everyone been sanitized up, masked up, so
exactly.
like colds and like the flu season kind of
I'm
like.
not mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it, and I'm not. Hey, and Jarvis, and you know what? Me and you, we can continue to stay masked up no matter what rules they make. No matter what rules they make, me and you, if we feel safer masked up, we gonna mask up.
Hey, but no cap, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my Asian homies, and side note, like we definitely want our prayers with the Asian Americans that are being attacked.
Oh, yeah. What's going? I don't understand that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't get that.
Yeah, prayers to them, yo. But anyways, I've been seeing this for the longest. Y'all ever see like them Asians that were at before COVID existed? Like you see them in the airport masked up, in the malls masked up. I might be like that, bro.
But I think obviously not trying to be racist, but I know in certain Asian countries, like China, for instance, if you're like in the major city like Hong Kong, I think they have to do that occasionally because of the air pollution that's up there. So they typically wear masks and things like that.
Or they do it when they're sick.
Yeah, and when they're sick. It's like a sign of respect. They don't want to get anybody else
sick. They don't
sick.
want to get everybody else sick. They have common courtesy for the next man in other countries. Americans, why can't we be like that? Just have common courtesy. If everybody had common courtesy for the next person, I think this world would be a better place.
Hey, let me get in my topic real quick, dog.
Yeah.
Since Scary Man ain't here, I'm glad you ain't here, dog. Cause Scary Man, he ain't with the shits. We already know that. He gonna be sitting here quiet. But no cap. The sneaker conversation, I had nothing to add to that. I was sitting there listening to it, listen to the last pod. So I had nothing to add. But anyways, so you with your shorty, you with your girl, y'all in a relationship, right? You getting the cheeks on a reg.
Okay.
You're hitting that on a regular basis. You getting it in. You're getting it in good too.
It's like your main shorty.
Yeah, your girlfriend.
Okay.
So she tells you that she wants to be celibate.
Oof.
How do you play it? And Brando, don't cap. Tell the truth.
Jesus,
I have a homeboy that went through a similar situation where he was getting it in on a regular basis, and all of a sudden she stopped because she said, a religious thing, and she felt guilty. So how do you approach it? It's good too. It's not like no.
I'm gonna respect it. Because obviously she's a woman and she has rights to do whatever she wants with her body. So if she says stop, obviously, you know what I'm saying, we can't force the issue. Because we're natural girl getters, like my boy Brandon likes to say. But man, bro, that's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard, bro, because I know a lot of dudes in that situation, dog. All right, so let me back this up really quick. As men and women, we all have wants. And it's come to a point where, you know what I'm saying, if you're having sex on a regular basis, to just gradually normally that's a process where you just gradually stop, but just stop completely. It's like the equivalent, dog, of like telling like a drug addict to come off that drug completely, just to stop cold turkey, bro, without having some type of progress to make it to be where it's like all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I might cheat. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I might cheat, bro. I might cheat. And that's not even in my character, bro. People who know me know that's not even in my character to cheat, bro. But to be cold turkey with no cheeks, dog, when you getting someone on a regular, bro, you might cheat, bro. And
I'll put it like this, dog. I'll put it like this. This is me. Now I'm starting to see, well, for a while now, I realize why sex is meant for marriage. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. This is the real. The reason why God intended for sex to be used for marriage is because I think God knows that once you start having sex, it's not meant for you to stop. That's why it's built for marriage, to where you have sex with your wife and you have it for the rest of your life. It's hard to have sex and then just stop. I think it's. I don't think it's
fair.
It's not natural.
It's not. And that's BS when people always be like, "Oh, you can't miss something you never had." Bullshit.
No, that's true. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Bullshit.
If you're a virgin, you're not gonna miss having sex.
But I was saying that even as a virgin, you have an urge to have sex. Whether you're homosexual or heterosexual, you have the urge to have sex.
What?
You do. So you mean to tell me when you were growing up and you saw a girl, you didn't think,
oh yeah, no, the urge is there, but I'm saying
the urge is there. You never experienced it, but you still have the urge to do it.
But it's easier if you haven't done it. It's easier to not do it, as opposed to when you have sex and then you stop.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Brando already know he toxic. He finna fucking go fuck around.
I just
quit the fucking line, Brando. Get to the fucking shit. You know you finna cheat.
I mean, I can't fathom that, to be honest with you. It's a hard scenario to put myself in. I just don't see the same way that we're saying that we couldn't do it. I feel the lady wouldn't be able to do it either. You know,
what you mean?
I don't think she'll be able to continue to be celibate.
I don't know, dog.
You're gonna play it by ear. You're gonna play it like you're gonna see how real she is about it.
Would Brando, would you try to press her?
I'm pretty sure I would. Man, there's no way around that. Man, what you want me to do? She's right there.
You gonna eat her booty up, dog? You gonna eat her booty up?
Excuse me?
I said you gonna eat her booty up, dog. Brando already know what time it is. He already know how he giving it up.
No, like I said, I just don't think anybody could. I don't think like I can't fathom anybody doing it. I've heard people say that they're being celibate. I never believe them, to be honest with you. We don't know what these people are doing in their lives when they're telling us that they're being celibate. We don't know what's going on. You know, they can be telling us they're being celibate and cheating on their diet. Just as like a person goes on a diet, they can say they're on a diet, but when they're home alone at 12, 1 a.m. in the morning, they go eat a chocolate cake.
Now let me tell you this, Brando. Let me add a caveat to the situation. Let's say that you actually do wait with her, and then you ended up being in a serious relationship. Like, let's say you're engaged to her. And then in your engagement process, you realize while you was waiting it out, she was actually getting it in.
Ooh.
What do you mean? With somebody else?
Yeah, like she was cheating.
But let's say, to Jarrell's point, let's say you was cheating too. Do you say we're even?
No.
Are you still upset?
No.
We're done. That's a wrap on that situation. There's nothing we can
do.
Take
back the ring, dog?
Huh?
You take it back
the ring?
I mean, if she gives it back, I'll probably ask for it. If she gives it back, I'll take it. If not, I'll just guess I have to let her keep it. But we're not moving forward in our relationship now.
Yeah, dog. That's craziness.
What do you mean that's craziness?
No, I'm agreeing with you. With you. What I'm saying is I don't think a woman can play the celibate card and then she's been cheating the entire time, fucking with somebody else, dog. While you been chilling, you know what I'm saying, waiting it out.
She was the type of kid, she was the type of kid that say, we're gonna jump and 1, 2, 3, and then when we both jump, you stay and I jump, and I got injured, and you stayed up there. That's what she did. Yeah, I'll never be. You can never trust a person like that. No, this relationship's over right there. I can never trust you. Ugh.
So be honest, dog. Would you cheat?
If my lady said she was going to be celibate,
yeah. If she just goes cold, if she goes cold turkey on you,
I would just try my best to, keep her from going cold turkey on me. And that's all
But that's what I'm saying. That's something that's outside of your control. If a woman decides that she wants to go cold turkey and go celibate and grow a relationship, you know what I'm saying, with God or get closer to God, whatever it is that she decides to do during that time frame, we can't do nothing about that, bro.
I mean, well, in that case, it's hard to fathom, Jerome, to be quite honest, it's very hard to fathom. I guess if I'm deeply in love and my lady wants to just out the blue go celibate on me, I don't know how. I really don't know. It's a tough one. if I'm deeply in love and I don't want to lose my lady and she goes celibate, I don't think I will fall deeply in love with someone that's capable of randomly going celibate.
All right, now, okay.
He's OD. He's capping.
That's not a bad thing.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Not bad.
If would y'all be in a relationship with a woman who has a low sex drive?
I probably wouldn't be able to handle that.
You would be? You be all right with that, Jarvis?
How low are we talking, bro?
Maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Are there kids involved? We have kids?
No kids. I mean, this is a fresh relationship.
Nah.
Brando?
Once a week?
Once a week.
I mean,
I low-key think once a week is fine.
Do we live
once a week is fine.
Time out.
I don't understand why I would have to do that. Why would I?
Because it may be up to her. Fool? What you mean?
And this is what I'm saying. I'm not going to ever fall in love with somebody that behaves.
I'm saying though, but so Brando, what if you meet a woman, she's putting out at first, dog, and then you get to the relationship, and then she just like, I don't want to do it that much. I just, once a week type deal.
But that's why I think people in relationships, they OD in the beginning. They just OD and have sex all day long, and then after a while, it's kind of like, after a while, one person can be like, all right, I'm chilling right now.
Yeah. So like a Brando
Brando said.
So Brando, if she hits you with
Brando, not real life, bro. You all right?
If she no. I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to think how I would handle these situations. These are great scenarios. Like I just
once a week, bro.
Put myself there.
Cause I was there. I was in a relationship with a shorty where we used to have sex often. You know what I'm saying? Where we saw each other, and then
ODU.
It was before ODU, then it came into ODU together.
Okay.
So if we was basically only having sex like once a week, once every 2 weeks, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like this is some bullshit. That's some bullshit. So, and it was not a good time, my brother, as you can see. As a young man in college, bro, obviously you stressed out from school, bro, studying and all that extra shit, tests, papers, all type of shit. The last thing that you want is your girl to throw a fucking limit at you on how many times you can have sex during the goddamn week.
In the young days,
yeah,
that's when you like in your prime too.
Exactly. That's like putting a minutes restriction on Jordan for 15 minutes a game, dog. And he's a rookie or second year, bro. I mean, I'm saying though, bro.
I think when you get in relationships and you start to put mandates and limits on things, that just ruins the relationship to me. Like, yeah. I feel like if things like that either digress over time, and it's like, okay, let's address what is the underlying issue. Why aren't you attracted to me like you once were? Like, what's going on? Is it you?
That's really what it would probably boil down to. But I don't know, because sometimes the ladies, arguably, depending on the age range or just different things, sometimes the ladies are the ones that are have the bigger appetite. You know what I mean?
In today's day and age, for sure.
So once a week is ridiculous to me. Once a week is ridiculous.
I think that's wild too. Jarvis said he would roll with it though.
If we live together.
Yeah, if you live together once a week, fuck no.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't imagine that. That's just
my thing is, okay. Let me.
I guess I hear about it in shows when people get older. I guess, and when they get in their midlife, I guess, like on sitcoms, I see it. the TV dads, they say they're not getting any lately. So I guess it happens.
only on holidays and shit.
Yeah, shit like that. I guess that happens.
Married with kids, dog. Al Bundy, dog.
I don't. But listen, if we live together though, you're right there by me at all times. So like, I don't understand why can't we? I don't get that. I don't care how many kids are involved. I don't care if we had 12 kids. If you're right there in my home and I have access to you, you know, I'm gonna find time.
Now, let me ask y'all something, dog. If for men that cheat on their partners, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a woman cheats on a partner. But let's talk about men. Let's say a man cheats on his woman and she's okay with it. Okay, cool. Like there's no fuss about it. Do you automatically think that she's doing dirt on the side as well? I was watching Real Housewives of Atlanta this weekend with my wife, you know, and basically the dude was up there, and his girl said that she was doing XYZ at the bachelorette party, and he was like, okay, fine, that's cool, all right, you're good. And in the back of my head, I'm like, this dude he's about to cheat or he already cheated, so he's like, already got. But I feel like as men, we feel like even if we do dirt.
There's still an ego blow when your girl cheats on you. Yeah.
Men be acting like they're so heartbroken.
Yeah. I mean, women are tougher than us, though. We know that. Women are emotionally tougher than us, though. Women can take us cheating on them, but if a woman cheats on us, that shit hurts. It's an ego shot.
Yeah, that one. Yes, so in that one,
like we could cheat with at least 10 women.
I'm trying to give it up. I'll blame Annika. Annika was talking that shit to Drill today, dog. Drill trying to turn up.
We can cheat with 10 women, dog, and our girl could cheat with one dude, dog, and it will be the end of the fucking world.
I mean, yeah, maybe in that one little category that they are a little more tougher than
that one little category.
That's a huge category.
that could make or break a relationship, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing but this, but yeah, I'm the same way. Like, yeah, if that happens to me, I'm not gonna. It's not even just that it hurts. It's like you don't even look at them the same. Like it's just like.
Now let's turn up a notch, Brando. Let's turn up one notch. I'm sorry to cut you off. I got to turn it up a notch. So, fellas, I'm gonna ask y'all the single bulls out here. So, let's say y'all's in a relationship. Would you rather? What would hurt you more if your woman emotionally cheated on you? So let's say she has a guy, her work husband at her job, and then you go through her phone, or you find out that she's been texting him throughout the day, you know, sharing memes, taking pictures of herself, not nasty, but like selfies, sending it to him. They talking hours. When you at work, say you work a double shift, you work the night shift. And you find out she on the phone with this guy all night, and she tell this guy about your shortcomings, about your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's so weak in the bedroom. He doesn't know how to perform oral. Like this going in on you, dog. As opposed to like your woman, this met a dude out, says she's out with her girls happy hour, and the dude gets the cheeks that one night. What's gonna hurt you more?
I mean,
we get in our bag. See, little Drew ain't here. You know, it's the grown-ups time to talk now. little man ain't here. He can't talk about this type of stuff.
The real niggas here now, baby.
I mean, either one. I mean, to be honest with you, probably if I have to pick, of course, I'm gonna pick the physical. I mean,
yeah, physical fucking suck, dog.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like either one, of course. No, but who would like any? Is that man or woman? Nobody like.
You said the physical will hurt you more.
Yeah, because I think the fact is that
you can talk all you want. It's all about action, though. Like,
yeah, men are most men, I will say, are possessive. In our minds, we're somewhat possessive, right? So we think that we like to think that the girl is ours, right? So when an act like that happens, it's like, damn, bro, like he really had my woman. Like he physically had my woman. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, that's an ego shot, bro. That's an ego kill. Like you can talk shit about me all day, like Brando had said. You can talk about, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z. Y'all can text, I'm gonna get mad, of course. But to physically have my woman is a different thing, bro.
Yeah, dude, you
Dog.
can't even like. What if he said something to you like that though? Like,
Yeah, like what if he walked up to you and was just like, yeah, that's why I smashed your chick or that, bruh.
you know what I'm saying?
You did.
All right, so you can never associate with that lady again at that point.
Yeah, at that
Yeah.
point, like, yo, to me, if you,
But that's still very difficult for him to come up and say that to you.
Yeah, well, y'all got to be on some beef type stuff for him to come up to. Y'all really got to dislike each other.
I'm gonna be real, dog. Okay, so
You
my
fuck-
uncle always taught me if a dude, can take a girl, he can have her. That's always what my uncles, have preached to me. So I remember one day, I'm a kid, right? We living in Michael's Woods.
Pretty profound advice, I might add.
Yeah, so I'm like 16, 15, 16. I'm walking with my girl, walking her home. And you remember that blood dude? I forget his name. He's our neighbor. I think his name's like Jermaine or something. Whatever that dude's name was. The one that called Dejan Bobby Brown.
Yo, hey, relax.
His other dude, though. The other dude, the blood dude. Anyways. So I'm walking my girl home, whatever, right? I didn't have a car at this point. You know what I'm saying? So he rolled past us in his little old school joint. He was like, damn, your girl fine as hell. Come in. I'll take your girl from you. I'll take your girl from you right now. Now, most dudes like, well, you want to take it from me? What's up? Let's throw some hands or whatever the case may be. I was like, listen here, dog. This is like the most pimp shit I ever said in my life, dog. I feel like a true G that day, dog. I said, hold on, baby girl. Hold on, baby girl. I got this. So she said, okay. So she falls back. Now listen to him, man. If you can get my girl, you can have her. Go ahead. If you can get her, you can have her. It ain't my girl to begin with. And he looked at me. And he was like, yo, come here, girl. And she was like, no. I said, well, you can't get my girl. So I guess you can't have her. And I kept it pushing, dog. I was still a little scared because he had the homies with him. So I know I was going to get jumped. I didn't want to set my girl up for her to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting there like,
Fuck up, man. Yeah. So why you make this story up, man?
That's a true story.
Old movie script. Movie script life.
I just wish people were there, dog, because I think Jarrell's at bat. This one, Jarrell was playing JV.
Nobody saw this happen. Nobody saw this happen, Jarvis.
She did.
Did any other fellas see this happen?
His fellow saw it. His fellow seen it.
Did any of your fellas see this happen?
My fellows weren't there.
Yeah, okay.
Webb might come out. No, Webb was at practice too. I wasn't on the basketball team, dog. So
Yeah, we were
Oh, yeah,
me and
but
Webb were
yeah,
both
no,
playing
Jarvis,
basketball.
To your point, Jarvis, that is the right way. That is the way that you should handle things like that. I mean, if you can have her, then take her. What can I do about that? She's free to. You gotta let a bird fly. I mean, what can you do? You know,
hey, and I was we about to get into our bags, dog. I was reading a Charlemagne book, dog. The
birds gonna fly.
Black
Birds gonna
Black Privilege.
Yeah, love that book.
And Charlemagne said he found out that his wife was in college and she cheated on him, whatever, right? So he was like, his wife told him that the dude had a big meat. So Charlemagne was like, he said, I just was picturing this dude with a big mandingo, like plowing my girl, like just like obliterating her. So he said, I had to ask her a question like, baby, did you handle it? Did you take it good? As long as you can handle it, I'm good with it. He said if a dude was basically breaking his girl, it'll be hard for him to live with. But he said since his girl was handling it.
Lee Brando.
He said since his girl was handling it, he was cool with it. Because he was like, made it seem like if she wasn't handling it, made it seem like she's not used to taking it. So it makes him he's like a little man.
Man, look, man, listen. You listen, man. I'm gonna just say, listen, man. Listen.
Charlemagne said it. I didn't say it.
I mean, this is Charlemagne the guy from the Breakfast Club. This is my word of advice. Yeah, he already married. I'm not giving that, man. I'm not. That's his wife. He's married to her now. So we can. So wait a minute. He married her and then told everybody about this after he was married.
Yeah, no. Charlemagne said he took.
Charlemagne's a wild boy.
No.
But Charlemagne cheated too, though. He cheated on his wife multiple times.
Charlemagne, no, time out, dog. Brando, Charlemagne said he took his wife to prom, and after prom they went to Myrtle Beach with her and her two friends. He said when his wife went to sleep prom night, he said he smacked both her friends that same night.
Well, in my humble opinion, these two should have never been married. I mean, this is not meant.
They were kids, Brando. You're 18 years old.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Once you cross me, listen, man. Some things you just don't come back from. Once you cross me like that, what do you want from me? I don't care how old we are.
Brando, I think
if you stab me, if somebody stabs me when I'm 8 years old, I'm probably not going to be friends with that.
Well, I'm with Brando, dog. Like I've always been under the belief that once someone cheats on me, it's over. There's no comeback for me. Maybe a pride thing for me. There's no coming back for that because I won't. I'm big on trust. I'm big on loyalty. Yeah. So even as a friend, if you prove yourself disloyal at any point, we know a friend, our homeboy we grew up with. I ain't gonna say his name. You know his name. He lived on my street, and he proved to be disloyal at a young age. So at that point, I just cut him off. Like I can respect you, not respect. I can coexist with you, but I'm never letting you back in the way you once were. Yeah, even as a friend.
Yeah, I mean
that's fair.
Well, you got to do the same thing with the hoes too, then, Jarvis. I mean,
I said that.
Yeah, it's common sense. I just think these things are common sense. I know, Jarvis. I'm gonna tell you something, Jarvis. You have some very obvious questions to me. You know the answers to these questions. A lady's treating you like this. This lady's not for you. You should never be with this lady, in my humble opinion. Sometimes guys fall victim and go with her anyway. And you know what happens to those guys?
Brando, have you ever been in love before, Brando?
He's never been in love before.
I've been in love. I've been in love. I've been hurt. I've been betrayed. I felt all.
What's the situation that hurt you the most? Let's get to it tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Name the situation that hurt you the worst.
I mean, listen, any situation they all hurt.
No.
Give us the situation that hurt you the most.
What do you want from me? What do you want for me to say?
Do you have a tambourine in your head? Hold on. Do you have a tambourine in your head? My man Brandon's about to get a church bag right quick, dog. I ain't mad at you. Boy, trying to get that tithes and offering. Nah, Brando, for real. What? Obviously, bro, you said you've been in love, but obviously there's a reason why you have decided not to stay in love.
I mean, I didn't decide anything. I mean, this is not a decision you make. It's just life happens and feelings change.
But what happened? Name the situation that hurt that broke your heart.
Man, I'm not gonna go into details, man.
You don't got to put the woman's name out.
No, man.
We've all been hurt.
I think there's no this. I've told y'all this before, and I'm gonna tell you this again. Brando has experienced everything there is to experience in life, for the most part. I've felt everything. I've been on all sides of the spectrum in all aspects of life. So, if it's something to go through, if there is a plight to go through, I say about 8.5 out of 10 times I've been through it. So
are there any happy endings?
Does life have happy endings?
Yeah, in general.
Some stories, I guess, end happily. I mean,
When was your last relationship, Brando?
I mean, I've been single for the past. I've been single for about close to 3 years, I guess, 2.5 to 3 years, I believe.
Yeah. How do you know that you're healed?
Healed from what?
From your past.
Because I'm happy. I'm content. I'm content with where I am when it comes to that type of stuff. But the thing about that, Jarvis, is hard to gauge with me because I'm always content with it. I'm never like looking for a girl. You know what I mean? And I'm just being completely honest. I'm never looking for a girlfriend or it's just not something I think about.
The women are chasing you.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's just not like a goal of mine to where I need a girlfriend or I need to, I just never.
No, I feel that because I was just talking to Jarvis before we started potting, and I was like, everybody that all my close friends like to say that I'm the relationship guy because I was always in and out of relationships. Sometimes it'd be for multiple years, then I would go into another relationship. But this is my first time being
monkey ball relationship. He's the monkey ball relationship guy.
Yeah. But this is my first time being single for it's almost a year and a half, 2 years, almost going on 2 years. And I'm content. So I understand what you're saying, Brendo, as far as just being happy with yourself and just being content, not really looking and just letting things come to you naturally.
Yeah,
so I get that.
Yeah, and that doesn't. I've always operated like that when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. It's just not. It's just, to be honest with you, it's just nothing. It's not a big. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just never thought about it. Don't get me wrong. I can't fall. I'm not saying I'm like Teflon and no girl can or no young lady can make me fall, but it's not something that I just ever look for. It's just
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the older you get, or the older we get, do you think it's tougher to I don't say find that person because you're not looking, but you think it's tougher to come across that woman? And the older we get, it's more like,
no, I don't think it's tougher, to be honest with you.
you used to being on your own and would rather that.
I do.
On space.
I feel like it could be dangerous. Because I feel like when you get at a point where you've been single too long, you get stuck in your own ways. You know what I'm saying? You're not accustomed or used to having to share certain ideology, or like certain things like with like women or perspectives and things like that. Like you're just used to like being stuck in your own ways and seeing things your way. It's not that you're not open to it, but like you're just not used to it. You feel me?
Man,
so
you gotta find the one. Yeah, you just gotta run across the one that make you wanna, not even conform, like, because you just gotta find the one that fits what you looking for, or just your sensibilities. It just kind of happens. It's gonna happen natural, in my opinion.
Because I mean, I know some people who don't never want to be married, or who don't never want to be, who don't ever want to have kids and things like that. So, I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Once you've been through enough situations, I think in life, obviously we're in our low 30s, but for the individuals who are mid 30s, 40s, I can imagine, you know what I'm saying, the things that they've been through.
So how many girlfriends have you had?
How many girlfriends have I had?
Like where you say you was in a relationship, how many like girlfriend where you consider, that's your girl?
4. I have 4 serious relationships.
What about you, Jarvis?
2.
2.
Like serious? 2.
I consider serious after high school. So after high school.
3 then. If that's the case, 3 then.
Our senior year or not. Let's say senior year. Let's say after high school.
Yeah, 3 then.
Grown-ups after high school.
I'll say 2 for me. 2 for me. But I'm not gonna get into that. Randall trying to line me up. See, I came with this podcast saying I was gonna keep on shooting, dog.
For me, if you're talking about after high school, if you're talking about like after, like in just pure adulthood, I'll say I've been in 2 relationships in adulthood.
I honestly think that, just me being a married man on the podcast, I honestly think that when you find that person, just make sure that they are, and it sounds obvious, and it sounds like this dumb to hear it, but I feel like a lot of people get with people that they can see themselves with for the now, but they don't project to the long-term ramifications.
I just think people care about it too much, to be quite honest with you. I think people care about it way fucking too much.
You think people put too much pressure on the relationship seeking?
Yeah, on themselves. Yeah, like dog, it's people I know, it's people I love, people I just see like what they talk about all the time, and this is like, it just seems, I can't say what's on their mind all the time, but it just seems like all they care about is like relationships and finding relationships, or I'm single, or why am I single, or I can't wait to do this. Me and my husband gonna be like this, and I'm like, like it's just very cringeworthy to me when people.
But that's people that I feel like, honestly, every season that I've been in life, I've enjoyed that season to the fullest. Like my wife and I was talking about during the honeymoon. We was like, okay,
exactly.
Been talking about this honeymoon for X amount of months now. Like, I can't wait for the honeymoon. I can't wait just to chill out, relax, and be on vacay mood. And then we were sitting there chopping up. We was like, hey, like, let's make sure that we're being present right now.
Yeah.
In the moment.
It's important.
Because before you know, we're gonna blink and this weekend's gonna be over. We're gonna be right back to the grind, right back at work. So let's just sit back and be present. So I feel like for those people, my advice to you is to enjoy your season. If you are single enjoy that season to the fullest. Be present in that season and learn from that. And then if you're in a relationship, enjoy that season. If you're just on your own, not talking to anyone, and you're on your meditation, whatever, spiritual journey, enjoy that moment. Be present. I feel like we spend too much time. I tell my college students this all the time. When we're kids, like I can't wait to get out of the house. I can't wait to go to college, man. And you're in college, I can't wait to be in my career, man. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of this shit, man. I can't wait to make money. And in your career, I can't wait to get a promotion. You get a promotion, I mean, I can't wait to retire. After that, in the blink of an eye, you're dead.
Yeah.
Then you look back at life, it's like, what have I really, was I really present during my times with my kids? Because we have kids. I look at my daughter today, like, Autumn is 5 years old. And I feel like I got to check myself, like, okay, let me make sure I'm not on the phone when my kids are on. Let me be present in this moment, because the days are long, but the years fly by, bro.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, Jarvis. There's a downside to what you just said. And that's me. I'm probably the downside to what you just said, because that's absolutely how I live. But when you live like that, you really don't, you literally not, you think about it, but you're not living for the next moment. You're just not living for it. The only way to do that is really not live for it. What most people do is live for the next moment, because you're preparing for the next moment. You're preparing for what's next, and you don't want what's next to hurt you negatively. So you want to be prepared for what's next, and that's how most people live. That's why that's the rat race. You keep going and going and going, preparing for what's next, and make sure that you're adequate to handle whatever's coming to you.
Yeah.
But then you have people like me who just literally live in the moment. What's going on right now is what I'm handling. What I'm gonna handle. I'll handle whatever's next when they get here.
That's so difficult for me, though. I'm always like trying to project and plan for the next step.
You probably should continue to do that, because guess what? There's no life without pain. So we both suffer. We just suffer in different ways. There's no life without pain. So there's no right or wrong way to skin a cat. So you gotta kind of do what's best for you. But this is life, and that's why I said it at the beginning of the pod, that you just gotta break away from stuff you don't have control of, because you're basically, everything just came full circle in this whole pod tonight, because you're kind of saying what I was trying to tell you at the beginning of the pod. You got to live in the moment, and that's why I kept telling you, hey, break away from that stuff. You can't control that. That's
that's facts.
You know what I mean? And that's all I was really trying to say. So you just got to kind of live in the moment. I'm not saying do it, because it's a hard thing to do, and you probably shouldn't do it, because life is crazy, and you do need to be prepared for whatever comes to you, so you and your family are straight. So you got to do that. It's just the way it is. But to live in the moment is to literally do it. And you can't, because this world is so crazy that you got to be worried about for what's next. Because if you're not worried about what's next, guess what you're going to be? Left behind. God damn it. Give me a fucking Nobel Prize-R, Spritzer, Kendrick Lamar shit that he got. Because that shit was beautiful. God
what you got for us? What you got for us? What topic you got for us this week, dog?
Oh. Hold on.
All right, well, let me help them.
No. Let me get to my topic, Jarvis. I had some questions too.
Hold on. Can I get to something real quick? My topic is really short. Go ahead. Because I wanted to kind of just go touch last week's subject a little bit. And I know, Jarvis, I know you don't know a lot about shoes, but hopefully you did hear some information about, people not really being able to get shoes and things like that. So it was breaking news this week that came out that the Nike vice president has resigned because of allegations, that she has ties to her son's sneaker reselling business. And it kind of brings back full circle that we had this conversation last week about individuals, how it was, the sneaker culture has gone completely different because of bots, because of resellers and things of that nature. So Brando, do you still feel the same way that you felt last week, or do you think that the game is rigged?
What did I say last week?
You said something along the lines that you felt like it's easier for people nowadays to get shoes.
I'll throw my 2 cents in.
Hold on. Let me answer this question.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I don't think it's easier. I don't think it's harder. I'm just saying it's a different battle. That's all I'm saying.
But would you not say that we're at a huge disadvantage when you have individuals like this who have connects to the Nike vice president? This is this woman's mom, this man's mom.
Yeah. Don't get too caught up in this. This is just.
I mean, obviously, I'm not getting too caught, but it is a big deal when you have 20,000 pairs of shoes that have gone to him, like Nike Off-White 5s that he's reselling at a crazy price.
I actually have a pair in my home. Let's just to say.
I'm just saying, it matters.
It does matter, but I don't change what I said. I say this: they're back in the day. They're still making the same amount of shoes back then that they make now on these release dates. Am I right or wrong about that? You tell me if I am. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't. You're for general releases. You're probably right.
General release. Okay, cool. With that being said, that means the same amount of people are getting shoes and the same amount of people are missing out on shoes. So which means that there's still something special that you have to do to get the shoes, and the people that don't do that something special misses out on the shoes. So my point is that there's still something that has to be done. It's just that what has to be done is different. So with that being said, your question is, which task is harder? I don't know. Is the task of getting a robot and being an online geek, or just learning the crypto system, or however these kids are getting shoes nowadays? Is that harder, or sitting out in the
elements
all night harder? And what I'm saying is that when it comes to sitting, it's about the same. Because you got to put in a lot of work you got to spend a lot of money to get these robots. You got to spend money to put yourself in position to do these things. You got to work for it's just a different type of fight. So it's still a big fight to get your shoe, and that hasn't changed. And that's all I'm saying. You got to fight some type of way. And just like everything else, the world is evolving, so it's just a different fight. That's all.
Go ahead, Jarvis.
Not staying out all night in no damn cold weather to get some sneakers, dog.
You'd rather just type on the internet and figure out some shit, right, Jarvis?
Yeah. I mean,
I get one of my nerd homeboys to hook me up with a bot. But then again, like, I'm not qualified to speak for this because I'm not a sneakerhead. Never have been. So I mean, to me, everyone has their shit. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their thing that they're into. So I don't down anyone that does that. You know, people are like, oh, you wasted money on that. It's not a good investment. And you find out that some people were like making money years down the road from collecting these shoes.
Yeah.
So I don't down anyone, but
yeah.
I think you out your mind if you don't think that the mom didn't know anything about this.
Yeah.
She was in on it. It had to be.
She was definitely on that. And she knew about it. Obviously, how are you not gonna know that your son has a sneaker business that he resells shoes? Like, come on, how do you not know that?
Yeah, he got to the bag.
Yeah, he did. I mean, and
of course his mom was helping him. Of course.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I mean, but that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how families get that generational wealth. She was the Nike vice president. Obviously, she had a bunch of connects, and she just passed those connects on to her son, and that's that. And now she's no longer the vice president. However, she probably still has connects within Nike that they're probably just going to, try to cover this story up. Probably let some people who don't know typically win on sneakers app, or typically who don't get releases, let some of those individuals win, and then this will be a blowover, and then we won't hear about this again. And that's how it'll work.
Yeah, I agree. And I want to say something. Since we harken back on old topics from last week, well, this was from a couple weeks ago, when we were talking about the ladies and the female work. And my man Money Man brought it up again on Twitter the other day, and I happened to be online at the time. I've been handling a lot of shit lately. So
what about that? Hold on. What about that Money Man freestyle?
Man, Snap, you saw it. The boy Snap. You know, if it was on Apple Music, or if it was able to be my song of the week, it would be my song of the week, no question about it. Bar for bar, I played that song at least 20 times last night when I first heard it. You really have to listen to what that man is saying. I think he's the best rapper alive. Just is my opinion. I don't expect anybody else.
You won't say anything too crazy though, Brando. Let's not get out of hand. It was good freestyle, but it wasn't nothing like he didn't say anything that was just wild, bro.
He said the best rapper alive.
He didn't say anything that was this crazy. He didn't snap like
Hey.
it was good, but let's not OD like the content was something crazy.
You haven't heard every bar he said.
Was it better than
I
was
listened to it 3 times. It wasn't nothing.
was it better than a Common Sense freestyle?
Who? Common Sense freestyle is a Money Man. Did you just ask me was a Money Man freestyle better than Common Sense freestyle? We're not. Don't play games tonight, Jarrell. Jarrell's been a long week. It's been a long week, Jarrell. I've had a very long.
I just want to see if Jarvis is gonna stick up for Common Sense.
It's nothing.
Thomas Legend. Don't mention him and Money Man inside the same sentence. Until Money Man
Money Man's 10 times better than Common
drops
Sense.
a classic album across the board that everyone
Money
sees.
Man is more necessary. Money Man's presence on this earth is more necessary than Common Sense.
No, it's not. You can knock that shit off. Money Man needs to drop a classic, Brando.
Stop it. I don't want to hear any of it.
It's called a dime a dozen. Next year, there's gonna be another Money Man.
Damn.
Trust me, they're a dime a dozen.
You know, this is the first Money Man. You haven't seen.
Dime a dozen.
I'm not
dime a
going.
dozen.
Listen, Jarvis. I don't want to. I don't want to do this tonight. I don't expect you to understand.
Dime a dozen. Just throw a little auto tune on it. Throw a little auto tune on it, and someone else down the road would do it. I have a homeboy down the road the same thing Money Man does. Nothing special, trust me.
You see, you're too caught up on the sound.
I'm tired of you, dog. Money Man's not. Let's stop the fucking cat. Money Man's not that good, bro. Let's stop it. You like him, I understand that. I respect that you like him, but he's not that good, bro.
I don't expect you to understand this. And we're gonna move on.
He's not even the best rapper with money in his name. Moneybagg Yo's better than him.
I'm not gonna expect you to understand this, Jarvis, and I'm not gonna try to convince you today.
Money are you better than him?
Wait,
What do you say?
hey, are you disrespected? I mean, Brando, do you think that Money Man is better than Moneybagg Yo?
I like both of those artists, to be quite honest with you guys.
Moneybagg Yo's better than Money Man.
In my opinion, I like Money Man more than I like Moneybagg Yo, but I am a huge listener to Moneybagg Yo. He's in my rotation a whole lot.
Yeah.
So I'm not no.
He's
What
better
about
than
Young
Money
Dolph?
Man.
What about Young Dolph?
Young Dolph is in my rotation, but I will put both of. I personally listen to Money Man and Moneybagg Yo more than Young Dolph, but Young Dolph is in my rotation a lot as
But
well.
since we're talking about it, Money Man might be the cover art for this week.
I would love to see that. I would love to see Money Man on the cover art for this week. That would be it.
It's like he's not getting on fucking cover.
I'm gonna
Right?
say something.
All
That
right?
would make my
You
day.
thought wrong. That's
Take
the
my
thought it was, Brando. That's the thought it was.
Hmm?
People won't even know. Dog, we put it as our cover art. The audience not gonna know who it is. Who the fuck it is? They're like, who's this?
Well, they need to get it familiar. They need to learn something. Money Man's going to teach you. Listen, let me tell you about Money Man. He's going to teach you about how to be healthy, physically. Like you.
How does he do that, Brando? How's he do that?
Listen. Listen to him talk. Listen to his music. This is all I can tell you.
What do you say about being healthy? What do you say?
I'm not about to do this. If you want to go,
Let's give me a lyric. You can't.
I'm not trying to convince you, Jarvis.
What about
I'm trying to
NLE?
convince you.
Brando, you can't throw stuff out there.
I'm not
without
throwing
backing
anything
it
out
up.
there. I'm telling you
Oh.
where the information is. If you choose to go get it, go ahead. If not, don't. I'm not trying to convince you.
What do you say about getting healthy, Brando? What do you say?
I'm not going to do that.
What do you
If
say?
you want the information, go get it. I'm gonna tell you where to go get it. I'm not gonna break it down for you.
What
I'm not-
What song can I get the information from, Brando? Give me the song.
Just go.
Exactly, cat.
If
That's the face of someone that's capping, Jarrell. And that's the face of someone that's capping, dog.
I'm not capping. I'm not capping at all. I'm just gonna convince you, Jarvis. I don't need to convince you.
I wish Drew was here for this, dog.
I'm not trying to convince Jarvis, but y'all making me lose my point. Y'all are making me lose my train of thought. Don't do that.
Look at my fault. Go ahead.
I had a very important question that I want. Not a very important question. A very important event that happened to me that I want to share with you guys that made me feel very good inside of my heart. It made me feel very good that this happened to me. We talked about the female thing the other day, a couple weeks ago. And Money Man the other day said that he said, why are the ladies being upset that we're calling females, aren't you females? Like factually and literally, aren't you females? And the answer to that question is yes. And I answered that question. I said, yes, they are females. And then the young lady said, but the female is an adjective and can't be used as the noun. And I responded to this young lady that that the word female can be used as both. It can be used both as an adjective and as a noun. And that's factually correct if you look up that definition of the word adjective and the word noun. But I told her, however,
Jarvis.
if you don't like it, I hate it. So I wanted to just close the casket on that word female conversation. And this is my take on that. The ladies are incorrect. When you are being called female, it is in no way, shape, or form it's a derogatory thing. You are
Brando, you cannot
Yo,
tell.
whoa.
how
Let me
she feels,
finish.
dog.
Let me finish, Jarrell. Let me finish my point here, please. I need to get this off because this young lady made me feel very good about myself, and we had a good exchange. And
Did you bag her number at the end of the conversation? Did you bag her number at the end of the conversation?
No, I did not, Jarrell. That's not what this is about. See, let me
You know,
finish.
he's calling you Jarvis, dog.
Too many J's. Yeah. Like the blunts I roll. But anyway, I told the young lady, I told the young lady that it's factually correct that they can be, the word female is both an adjective and a noun, which is true. But I told her that if the ladies don't like being called female, I hate it. And this is my take on that. Ladies, you're wrong. The word female is appropriate for your existence. It's just what it is by definition of the English language. However,
LL Cool B right here. Go ahead.
if you don't want to be called female, I just think don't call the ladies female. Just call them what they want to be called, and I don't think that's hard. Same that goes with the Washington football team. Same goes with when we don't expect white people to say nigga. White people, you shouldn't say nigga. Just don't say nigga, white people. White people, listen.
Brent, I like the way you said nigga right quick, bro. Why you say it like you said nigga?
Yeah, because the white people shouldn't say nigga. If the ladies don't want to be called female, let's not call them females.
Brandon, let me ask you a question though. If you go to a rap concert and there's white people there and the lyrics say it has the N-word in it, are you getting upset? You ready to fight?
I'm not going to personally be upset with those people, but I would look at them like they're not that bright of people. I would think they shouldn't be saying that. And if other people feel strongly about it, I expect it to happen to them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm going to be I'm not emotional about it, but I would prefer you not to do it because I just look at you as a better person when you don't do it.
Brandon, do you have any close white friends?
Yes, I do.
You don't have to name drop. Have any of them used the N-word around you?
I've had both experiences, so that tells me that it's possible for you not to do it.
That's what I'm saying. So you've had friends who use the N-word, white friends who use the N-word in front of you.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
There's been times I've corrected them. There's been times I didn't correct them. It just depends on my personal mood at that time. If I feel like talking about it, I say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I have a conversation about it. If I don't feel like talking about
What
it,
does that conversation look like?
I told them, I said, "Hey, you shouldn't do that." Of course, what do they say? It depends on who the white person is. It was a white person. It was a white young lady. I can't believe I'm telling you these guys this, but it was a white young lady who said it, and I said, "Hey, don't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that." Then her white. Then she kind of asked me, which y'all just asked me. Well, did your white friend so and so say this? I said, first of all, don't ask me about what my other white friends said. And to answer your question, no, they didn't. To answer your question, no, and they didn't believe me.
Don't ask me about what my other white friend is doing.
Ask me, no. I'm telling you, like, and this
That's
is
a kitty man conversation, dog.
No, I'm personally not offended by anything. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just letting you know what's right and what's wrong because I'm just aware of what's right. And
You're
what's
not
wrong.
offended by anything, Brando? You're capping again, bro. Drew's not here to call you on your cap, so I'm gonna take Drew's spot tonight.
No, I'm not offended by much unless it's like directly directed at me, but I'm not going to be. And even then, it's still very hard for me to get offended. I don't know why you're looking at me. Jarvis, listen, man, let me tell you something. I'm a different breed. You never met anybody like me. And so I know it's hard to believe. I'm telling you, I'm different. People say this.
Call somebody on your phone right now. Call one of your friends on your phone right now. Let's see if they vouch for you.
I've had this conversation with them that everybody knows. Just go ask around. We'll talk. Go do your research this week.
and then by the time we record next week, have an answer for me. Because I'm just letting you know that, hey, listen, Jarvis, I'm a different type of cat. I really don't care.
I'm a different type of cat.
I don't care. People care and I don't. I just, about when it comes to unimportant things. This is my motto in life. Ask yourself, this doesn't matter. Is it hurting me right now? Is it hurting my money? Is it hurting my kids physically right now? And can I handle this? And answer all those questions. And if that's just to gauge importance on certain issues. So when it comes to certain things, what people think or what people say, it's not important, literally. So and that's all that is. But what was my original point? You guys got me all over.
Ladies, if we gonna call you that.
Yeah. So let me jump in real quick.
Yeah.
As far as the female thing, I'm with you, Brando. If women don't want to be called that as a whole, then it's no sweat. It's not an issue for me to stop saying. You know,
if it makes them happy, well, if it makes them happy, why not? Nobody's losing anything by just saying it. So what?
Like I told y'all the last time we discussed this, it's all about. I feel like a lot of it has to do with tone. But let's get to what you've been on. I'm ready to get to this.
Let's do it.
So, as y'all know, I was on my honeymoon. You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty awesome time. I went back to College Station. Shout out to Chris. Chris has been an avid listener of this podcast for last month or so. So shout out to Chris. That's one of my homeboys that went to school with me, Texas A&M. But I went to College Station. It looks completely different. They built it up, bro. Like when you go back, Jarrell, Texas A&M.
Johnny Football built that.
He did. After Johnny Football left, like the new stadium came and the whole campus is just.
Well, they were working on the new stadium when I was there, though.
Yeah, probably true.
All them donors was there to watch Johnny Football.
Yeah.
But it used to be like an ugly looking campus. But now it's nice, bro.
Oh, it wasn't ugly. You tripping? It wasn't ugly. I mean, it was underneath construction a lot when we were there. So
yeah,
things weren't completely finished.
Texas A&M was ugly. Stop it, Jarvis.
Yeah.
You're so privileged. Texas A&M was an ugly campus. I'm gonna say, you ever been to St. Paul? You ever been to St. Paul College in
nah.
You ever been to HU? You ever been to Hampton University?
HU look nice though.
Who?
Nah,
HU
nice.
the inside the buildings aren't nice though.
Who? Which college are we talking about?
Talking about Hampton University.
Hampton University.
It don't look nice on the outside or the inside. It don't look nice either in any of those places.
ODU looks completely different now too.
And ODU's look good for the past 12 years of our life, but they keep continuing to grow and look better than when we were there. But they never look bad. HU's look bad and it looked bad for the past 20 years. HU's look bad. At Hampton University looked bad for the past 20 years. They need to do something about that place.
Went there. As far as the shows, dog, y'all might clown me. But me and the wife, we were watching Jenny in Georgia. I like it, bro. I feel like a 15-year-old girl when I watch it.
What is Jenny in Georgia? What is that?
It's a show on Netflix. It's the number 1 rated show on Netflix. So basically, it's about a woman. Her name is Georgia. Her daughter's name is Virginia. And they moved from Houston to like Boston area because the stepfather was about to molest the 15-year-old Virginia. So Virginia's like a mixed breed, you know what I'm saying? So the mom, y'all not gonna watch those. I'll spoiler alert. I'm gonna tell y'all how it went. So the mom basically kills the husband and puts something in his drink.
What the fuck would you tell the people about a movie and tell them how it ends?
It's a TV show.
Why would you do something like that, John?
That's how it starts, though. That's how it starts.
It's an important part of the movie. You can't just tell them about a movie.
I mean, so they're probably on the run the entire time.
No, they're on the run. Like she just like moves to Boston because they thought he had a heart attack. So she just moves to Boston and she's like living her life. But then her daughter starts to find out about her secrets. And then like she tells her, like she's real close to her mom, and she didn't tell her mom when the neighbor like jumped through a window and took her virginity. It's a wild show, man. It's a wild show, man.
I'm cool on that, bro.
Oh wow, it's a wild show, dog. I feel like a little high school girl watching it, but I had my wife on my side, so you know, we enjoyed that, man. I think I enjoyed it more than her. But I've been on that. Y'all gotta watch. If y'all haven't yet, y'all have to watch the season. I know I'm late, but season 2 of Atlanta. I watched it for the first time. It's dope, bro.
Is that the one with Childish Gambino's in it, right?
Yeah, and then of course Snowfall. I've been on Snowfall.
Wait, you don't know about Atlanta?
I haven't watched Atlanta or Snowfall, bro. I'm behind the 8 ball on that, but that is on my what you been on. I'm gonna try to
I
catch
haven't
up.
watched Atlanta and since like the first season myself neither. I don't watch much TV.
Dog, season 2 is dope, dog. Season 2 is dope. But my song of the week is "Sorry to Say" by Tempest. I heard she had like 3 songs on Apple Music, and all them joints hit. I can't wait for her to drop an album, dog. Like it's too tough. So her song is "Sorry to Say" by Tempest.
That's what's up, dog. But yeah, so as far as what you've been on, my goal is to start watching Snowfall so I can get in the conversation with Drew and Jarvis and Brando.
Yeah.
About
I haven't been able to catch up to Snowfall.
Well, I mean, I haven't watched it all. I've never even seen it at all.
I've seen the first few episodes, and it's not because I don't want to. It's like something I really want to do. I'm hearing great things about it. People compare it to The Wire, so I really want to see it. I just got to find the time. It's hard for me to watch shows.
Your homeboy's on that show, Brando.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been wanting to see it, but so I tried to watch the first episode. Then my homies they want me to watch it because they're saying I need to watch it from the beginning.
You do.
I just tried to watch it, to see my homeboy Melvin.
Just to jump at.
I watched the first few episodes of the first season before my homeboy was even on the show. I tried to get caught up, but it's hard for me to watch shows. I just want to skip to my homeboy part, but everybody telling me no, just watch the show. So I'm gonna wait it out till I can find the time just to watch it all in one. But I cannot wait. Yeah, shout out to Melvin though. But I love the characters. This is what me and him been talking about. I always wanted him to do one of these type of roles, with the gangster roles. These are the type of movies we grew up. These are the type of shows and movies we grew up loving. My boy is on Shotas. My boy is on Juice. This is Boys in the Hood. This is the modern day Dad. Seriously though,
yeah, that's
this
fact.
is the modern day Wire, and this is
Man Boy's character.
Yeah, I love it. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to see it. I love it. Yeah. I can't wait.
You gonna act for real, Brando?
You
gonna act for real?
Yes, I want to be in this. I want to be in Snowfall.
Do it.
Listen, if they need a dreadhead shooter, call me. Hey, Melvin. Hey, dreadhead shooter.
You could be a Man Boy's crew for real.
I know.
But time out. This movie's based in the 80s, so you probably won't be able to wear dreads. You probably gotta cut your hair, dog. Would you do it?
I mean, they had Jamaicans and stuff like that who had dreads in the 80s.
Put the hat on. Put them like that. They ain't gonna see. I gotta figure it out. I'm not. The brother not cutting his hair.
Okay, but yeah. So I wanted to catch Snowfall, and then that's about it, man. Just been working and whatnot. So my song of the week is "Not Another Love Song" by LMA. I feel like obviously that's an older song, but she hasn't been getting much recognition, man. So I just want to put her back out there.
Shout out to LMA, man.
And I watched the movie as well this week. I did. It took me 3 days to finish this movie. I care a lot. Have you guys? Are you guys
talking about that last week, boy?
Oh, I told y'all. Well, I didn't finish. Well, I finished it up.
You finally finished it. You said you did last week. You said it took you 3 days to watch it, and me and Drew were clowning you.
Well, I haven't watched anything this week. Then I didn't watch anything this week. I listened to the Money Man freestyle, great freestyle, spin freestyle. That was beautiful. My song of the week is I had to make a decision for my song of the week. I'm not gonna tell y'all what the other song I had in mind because I might use it next week. Depends on how I feel. But this song for this week is going to be Pop Smoke featuring Quavo. Shake the Room. I like that song. It just turned me up the past couple of days. So this was I want to shake the room. Woo! Shake the room.
It's like some heavy metal shit, dog.
It is heavy metal. Yeah.
Jarvis, you've heard Shake the Room.
You ain't heard Shake the Room? Quavo on Pop Smoke.
He's heard that. Let's not let it. Jarvis, don't cap.
Hey, all I know is before we get out of here, dog. Never mind. I got a comment to make about Bobby Shmurda, dog.
Oh yeah,
What's that?
welcome.
Is
home.
Bobby Smurda all that good, dog?
What you mean?
I understand that what he did was a very good thing, dog. But as a rapper, do y'all think he's like?
That's
Who
what I'm
cares, Jarvis? Who
I asked him
cares?
that-
It's Bobby Smurda,
saying
man.
last week. I asked
He's overrated?
Let me tell you something, Jarvis. Everything's not meant to be breaking down. The people like Bobby Smurda, the people like the vibe.
I'm saying I'm thinking.
Vibe,
I
man.
listen to his old stuff though. I'm like, he's kind of overrated, bro. Like, there's nothing.
Overrated what? He makes fun songs that the people want to party to. What do you want? What do you want?
I don't like he has that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm rooting for him. All right.
He's
You
gonna
feel like
win.
he has star appeal.
Yeah. I feel like his presence.
Bobby Smurda's gonna win. Shout out to Bobby Smurda. Bobby Smurda. I'm not a huge fan of Bobby Smurda. Don't get me wrong, but I understand what he means to the culture, and he's gonna win. This is the
Other than that one single, hot N-word. What is
You can't
another
say
one of the
that
songs that goes?
You not allowed. He's not allowed.
Bro, I don't know what he's doing, bro.
Other than that song, like what other songs does he have that's like hard?
He had computer. He had some computers.
Computers is Rowdy Rebel song.
Was he
He's
on?
like what other song? Am I tripping?
Nah, he has another song.
Yeah. I mean,
Got to research this shit, dog.
I don't listen to Bobby Smurda.
Jarvis, listen, man. Let me tell you, you're overthinking it, man. The people like Bobby Smurda. He's gonna drop some songs and the people are gonna love it. They're gonna dance and
We don't know, dog.
His other song is Bobby Bitch. I forgot about that. Yeah, Bobby Bitch and then Hot Niggas.
He has 2 songs.
Okay.
Why are we like sitting there like he's like the prodigal son returning, dog?
I didn't say that. I just
Because he didn't snitch. The people love his 2 songs. They like this mixtape. He had 2 hit songs. Doesn't mean he didn't have any other songs that people didn't like. And his trajectory was high, and he went out not snitching. He went out like a real nigga, so people treat him good when he come out.
good.
Good for him. What do you want, Jarvis? What do you want?
I'm just saying, I love drill music, and then Drew's sitting there. Yeah, he's just gonna fit automatically in there with the drill sound. It's gonna be all right. Like, we don't know this?
We do know this. Drew knows. Yeah, we said this last week. Drew's right. That's
What I'm saying is he hasn't made a song in 6 years. That was my point. It's like, bro, he hasn't made a song in 6
Hey,
years.
listen, man. They're gonna give him a good beat, and he gonna do his
He
thing.
said the same thing about Shine, dog. Let's hope he doesn't change up his like. Remember when Shine came out of prison, dog? He
Yeah.
changed up his entire like flow. And
He was
everything.
dealing with Diddy. You know Diddy.
You remember when Cassidy did that too?
Diddy? Listen, Diddy. That boy Diddy, man. Diddy the devil. So you got things different when you deal with.
We gotta start holding Diddy accountable too, dog. Diddy be
I'm not about to sit here and go too in on Diddy because
No, I'm just saying Diddy.
Hey,
No, hold on.
Hey,
Hold on, let me make my point. Let me make my point.
no.
Diddy be bringing people to the forefront, but Diddy
Not
also
bringing Diddy to the forefront.
Diddy also kills careers as well. Let's not do that.
He does, but let's just chill on Diddy right now. Let's just
Yeah,
chill.
we're not gonna disrespect Puff like that, dog. That's my
Hey,
favorite person in
Joel.
hip-hop, dog.
Wait, is Diddy a friend of the
No,
show?
Tell him to leave Diddy alone, please.
I'm asking you, is Diddy a friend of the show, Brando? You rub elbows with Diddy too?
Just leave Diddy alone.
What about Stevie Wonder, dog?
Leave Stevie alone too. And you should. Hey, I'm telling you to leave Stevie alone for me. I'm telling you to leave Diddy.
That's Uncle Skip's homeboy, dog. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's Uncle Skip's homie.
Hey, shout out to Uncle Skip.
Shout out Uncle Skip, man.
Hey, we're gonna have Uncle Skip on the episode next week, bro.
Hey, shout out to Uncle Skip. Shout out to Auntie M. Shout out to my mom. Yes, sir.
Hey, now I like the way Brando ended it last week, dog. So whether you're at work, off work, looking for work, moving that work, we appreciate it, all right?
Yes, sir. AK-47.